Domhnall, don't get scared. Don't get
No,
scared.
I'm not. This is just
Don't
what I
get
do before a
stressed.
take.
Don't get stressed about this. Don't get nervous.
I'm all right.
Hey,
I'm all right.
you can do this.
You gotta ask me a question quick though, otherwise I'm gonna fall apart.
Domhnall,
Yes.
how many movies are you possibly going to do this year?
I think I'm in about 7. Next question. I don't know. I've no idea.
How do you, I know that the appearance to everybody that you're in American Made, you're in Goodbye Christopher Robin, you're in Mother, the appearances that, wow, he just did all those, now they all come out. But that's spread over years, but still, honestly, how do you keep it all straight?
It is strange. It is strange that they all come out at the same time.
It's amazing is what it is.
It's cool, man. It's cool. But like there was a good year and a half where I was in nothing which came out. I had a kind of a little cameo in Catastrophe, which is Sharon Horgan's TV program, and Rob Delaney's, which is absolutely amazing. I was very happy with that. But that's the only thing I've been in that's been in the public for like a year and a half. So
how do you deal with those lulls? You know, you got that in between. I guess it could be great for many, but I'm sure it can be squirrely otherwise.
I don't know. Much as I adore doing press, and I do love it.
I know.
Is it just bursting off me? Much as I love it, not doing press is fine because you kind of feel like you return to normal life. And actually, I think of my job just as being an actor, as acting. So I've been doing lots of acting in things over the last year and a half. But the talking about the stuff, I'd kind of forgotten about a little bit. So that's like, oh yeah, this is actually part of my work, and it's nice. It's nice talking about a film because it turned out well. If this was a really bad film, this would be very difficult.
Your character, you get to be sort of. I want to throw the word heartless because it's like you're working on this operation. You ultimately don't care about Barry.
No, that's very true. And I think ultimately only cares about the operation because it means that he'll climb the ladder. I don't think he actually cares about Nicaragua. I don't think he actually cares about the Contras or the political situation abroad or America's interest. No, I don't think he cares about I don't think he cares about any of that. He just wants a bigger office. And I think that's a really strong way of looking at it because those people exist in those organizations and that is terrifying.
That middle management suck up.
Absolutely, and success at all costs. I mean, just a total blinkered version of what the world is. Bigger apartment, bigger office, and who cares about what happens to the world? I think that's very true. I think this happens a lot.
Okay, but in your professional life, things are going well, and now you're working with Tom Cruise, you're one-on-one with him.
Yeah.
You get to kind of boss him around. Not
well,
bad.
You only get to boss Tom around if he lets you boss him around. That's the only way that works. But he was incredibly fun to work with. And it is funny because he plays a guy, because he played a kind of a coward in Edge of Tomorrow with Doug, which is totally turning kind of his persona in the world on its head. And in this, he's playing another version, which is kind of, he's quite desperate for some of this, you know? Like he really gets kind of cornered, which we're not used to seeing him in. And I just loved that. I loved kind of where he pushed himself to, and being a part of that and being able to kind of manipulate around that. It was such good fun. And like, that's the once in a lifetime opportunity, you know?
What's he like though off the set when you're away and it's just the two of you guys? What do you talk about? What are you doing?
He knows a huge amount about films. He knows a huge amount about a lot of things. So he's just a very interesting man. I mean, like I really, really enjoyed because the way that Doug and him work together is that the energy's always high. So you're kind of always thinking about the next shot. So there wasn't a lot of downtime. But the amount of downtime I had with him, I really, really enjoyed. I mean, he's a really lovely man as well as everything else.
When you're there in the South and you've got these two people that are having these deep Southern accents, your character doesn't. Obviously, you're Irish.
Yeah.
Did you slip into it like I do when I come to London and I try to do a British accent all the time?
Well, my accent's American in the movie, but it's not Southern, so it was interesting because it was interesting because you do find yourself slipping Southern, and actually I think that was okay because I think that my guy is a kind of a shapeshifter. He kind of goes in and he manipulates whoever he's talking to. So when those little Southern things came out, it was nice because it feels like that's the American Made sign falling down behind you. It turns out it was leaning against a glass.
Well,
that is not well put together, and whoever thought that through should be fired.
I was so impressed by what you were saying.
Yeah, no, I know. I bowled it over.
Here, I'm just gonna
Holy
fix
Lord!
this
If you could hold that for the whole interview, that would be great.
Yeah. We'll do this.
Yeah, I should hold the other one.
Welcome to American Made.
Yes, exactly, folks. It looks like American Mad. You got to move your hand in.
Here's what American Mad.
Yeah,
We'll take turns. We'll finish the interview.
I think we're
and just
killing
keep
it.
doing this.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can replace it quick.
Oh, but it was so fun.
That did just fall apart.
It was held up with a glass, you're right?
It was. It was held up with a glass and some gaffer tape.
It's gotta be.
It's got to be see-through.
Yeah, they need.
Donald, don't you travel with a hot glue gun?
No, I don't. No, I don't. No. Nobody move.
Very, very still. What were we talking about anyway? Do we know?
We whatever it was impressive.
We were probably
Your
talking
accent.
Yeah, we were talking about my
we were
accent.
talking about your accent.
Yeah. All that talk of my accent's gone now.
All
There's
right.
no
Are we
point
still,
revisiting
are we still
that.
going?
Yeah.
Still running? All right. So we're gonna just
Best interview you ever did.
5 minutes starts now.
But yes, my accent was great.
And then you
That's
get
my pickup line.
There you go.
Does that work?
The Tom Cruise scenes. Did
Yeah.
you have to endure any moments where he was flashing his bare butt at you?
No,
Not in the
no.
movie, I know,
I was
but-
surprised to find out that he was flashing in it. That was that was my own little surprise in that when I watched the movie for the first time. That was the first thing I saw. But no, there was no mooning in our scenes together, unfortunately. I know that would have been fun. Didn't happen. Didn't happen.
All right. Hey, I think we survived the interview.
We got through it.
It's good to see you
We
again.
did. Lovely to see you
And
too. Thank you
I
very
hope
much.
you'll love to do press for the rest of your life.
I cannot wait.
All right, pal.
It's just waiting for me.
See you later.
So
Thank you.
that-